All right. Chasel, how does it feel to be how does it feel to get the win at your home track?
I mean, it feels great, considering that there's probably like a strip club about half a mile away, but it's fine.
What are your plans for the Indy Road Course? How do you think you'll do there?
So I will definitely be less aggressive now, knowing that I have a win at my home track. I'll probably just be less aggressive, maybe just riding around, but definitely still going for the win. But obviously less aggressive than today. I just wanted to win, like bad.
How would you feel if you got both the wins at your hometown track?
No response. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
How would you feel if you got both the wins at your hometown track? This Indy Road Course is
I
tomorrow.
would definitely feel good. I would definitely be partying it and getting Bud Lights on tap at the local BP. Yes, you can do that. It's stupid, but you can.
If the 34 didn't come across the track there at the end, who do you think would have gone second?
I definitely think that it was. Oh, I definitely do think that I backed into it a little bit. Got a little lucky. But I was out there in the front for a majority of the day. So, obviously, I'd like to get like a full legit win where I'm completely leading and straight up win, but it's okay.
So how do you think you did in the stages?
The stages, pretty poorly because I had some poorly timed parenting going on. So, we'll just forget about those.
Do you have a child in your car?
Do I have a child in my home? Say that again?
Sorry, children in your car.
Did you have a child in your car? You know, like you're
A child in my what?
Not worrying about
In your
parents.
car, like in the passenger seat,
Yeah.
like your co-driver.
No.
Did you have a fur child in your car?
You have a fur in your car?
No.
Did you have anything besides you in the car? Did you have another sentient life form in your car?
Unfortunately, no. It was only one human body, one Doge body, nothing.
You had a dog in your car?
That's what I'm saying. I asked, do you have a fur child in your car?
No, never mind. I have my dog. I have my dog Paisley in the car. She's about 120
You are your
pounds.
dog?
He's a fatty.
Did you have Diamond in your car?
Wait, so you're telling
I
me?
don't think so.
Yeah, did you have Ruby?
Wait.
Or
You're
Sapphire?
telling me you won because your dog needed a downforce to win?
Dog
I
force.
mean, she's probably more like a cow. But
Yo, how many dogs is this thing running off?
What many dogs is this thing running off of? I don't know. 1, 2.
One dog power. That's pretty fast.
Oh, nice. Wait, hold on. Wait. Can we?
She probably needed to take a nap after 5 laps, but it's okay.
Alright. So we got the so I believe I have the race finished up here. Fit with a almost Choda sounding scream. But let's pull this up here.
You son of a hell!
Show the sounding scream. Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
You son of a hell!
Can I get it?
Chasel, how do you think you'll do at Bristol in 2 days?
Wait.
Well, we didn't do awful last year, but I wouldn't say we did all that great. So I feel kind of like middle of the road here.
You're planning on finishing mid-pack?
Do I plan on finishing the pack?
Mid-pack.
Mid-pack. I don't plan on it. I mean, I always plan on finishing first, but
I mean, but like,
I'd
where do
be
you think
happy
you'll end
if
up?
we make top 3 or something.
Top 3?
Yeah, I'll consider that a win if we did top 3, but obviously I'd rather have the win, but it's okay.
Alright.
Alright, so apparently you can't screen share on stages.
Okay, then. Well, you just play the audio, right?
I mean, what I believe is actually you screaming, "Oh no, Chasel's gonna win." Here, I'll put it in. Fried. I know I'm stealing this from you, but I'll throw it in a media chat for y'all. Can you tell me what you were thinking when you were like pulling ahead of the 34 and everybody?
Well, I mean, I knew when I got spun. Well, I guess I spun myself across the nose of Gilbert. I thought I was done. I was just planning on hoping that then there's a little spat between like Hudo and like I think it was like the 42 or something like that.
Well,
And
I got shut down low, then I kind of died. I turned
and then I grabbed, and so I was like, okay, there's a couple spots. Then I went through turn 3. I never expected to actually pull off the win. I was expecting to finish like 5th or 4th. Then I saw the 34 turn, and I was like, okay, make sure to avoid that. Wasn't sure if I was going to get past the 8 on pit road, but it ended up working in our favor as the 51 gave us a little boost to the finish. So that was nice. I thank the 51. The last little boost, I thank Happy for giving me those pushes. I also thank Choda for giving me those pushes. Fry gave me a couple pushes, so did Hudo. You know, all the people.
Me. So what are your thoughts on the punishment for the 24? I mean the 34.
The 34, I mean, I don't really want to consider anyone to be at fault for that incident, but I'm not really the guy. That's why I wanted Happy to kind of review it with me, and Hope. But I want Snipes out of office because he hasn't been active for who knows how long.
So you want to impeach Snipes?
You want to do like a coup d'etat?
I have talked to Q about this, and he
Do you want
has.
to do like do you want to coup Snipes?
Huh?
Are you gonna coup Snipes?
Um,
Are you
Oh
gonna
yes, a
do
coup in a
d'etat?
virtual NASCAR racing league.
A coup d'etat 360 no scope.
I'm not gonna coup Snipes. Just saying.
Not yet, at least.
But I might tell. Q has definitely talked about this, and we have definitely talked about this. We're definitely getting there with the process, but he has not been active, and Q knows it, and so me and Happy are just looking to get him out of office.
Yeah, and how do you feel knowing now that you are now safely locked into the playoffs? Because if I'm not wrong, I don't believe there's
I
enough.
wouldn't say safely just yet, seeing that there are 6 winners and only 10 playoff spots.
There's
So
12 playoff spots. You are now I believe, 6th winner, which means
yes, that's what I was saying. I think there's 6 winners.
there's 6 other people who can win races. And if I double check the schedule here, let's see.
So that's why I'm obviously saying I want to go for wins because I want to, be more safe.
There's
So
8 races left before the
8
playoffs.
races till the playoffs. There's definitely potential for somebody like Choda to win.
Yeah,
Or-
and also even as of now, you are safely above at least 5 other cars. Yet 3 of which are going to be eliminated, but you are below.
I was actually not aware of that.
Gilbert.
I was actually not aware of that, so thank you for letting us know. Thank you for letting me know.
Before, looking at the points, obviously before today, Tyrone, Ritz, Choda, and Cheese are all above 200 points. You're at 196. So you guys, I mean, Ritz and Tyrone are basically locked in, unless a bunch of people win. And Choda, Cheese, and you are you're there but not really. And then Speed is about a race ahead. Congratulations. And then Gilbert is.
Thank you.
I actually think he's gonna be below after today, if I'm not wrong.
That is a little scary. Well, does anybody else have any questions? Anybody in the audience raise their hand? Show the
Fried, you've been raising your hand for quite a bit. Do you have something to say?
Yeah. We'll ask audience if you wanna come up and give a question, but a note: you will be removed if you.
I will be leaving at 10 o'clock. So, if you have any questions, ask them now. I'll be here until 10 o'clock, so you've got plenty of time.
Yeah. Does anybody have any questions in the audience?
Okay then.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Anyone want to know my birthplace? Fort Wayne,
Wait,
Indiana.
is raising hands actually? Oh shit! I accidentally disabled raising hands. My bad. Alright, does
That's
anybody have any?
alternative.
That is a question.
All right, you. Somebody pass the mic. Just tell me like your name and what news company you work for.
Yeah, here you go, Fred. Here's your mic.
I'm sorry, I had a bit close to my mouth there. I'm Fried. I'm driving number 43, Turn 3 Motorsports Chevrolet. And I got a question for Chasel.
All right, what is it, Fry?
When and how did you spin in the final lap? Because I didn't hear anything or see anything about that.
I think I was on those initial turns 1 and 2. I was mainly trying to play defensive mode on keeping that good like second position up on the 34. And I think I went a little too defensive mode and I spun across the nose of Gilbert. My fault, obviously. So I was able to catch up if you didn't know already.
I got another question.
And that is,
what do you think of the 34, and is he going to be like watched heavily throughout the next races, and like just your opinion on what he's been doing? Because he's been a really aggressive driver who's already been forced out of one win. He was penalized. Do you remember in Atlanta?
yes.
Just in the way he's been driving. I wasn't there last weekend, but I heard from Speed about it, and I was just wondering what your opinion was, because you're currently like the highest ranking, one of the highest ranking active people on the server. So I was just thinking, what do you think of him?
What do I
Give us your
think
bias.
of the 34? Well, the 34 has actually been one of my longest friends. I've known him since Season 2 Road Stock Racing Cup Series. But, to the 34, he wasn't really the most aggressive in Road Stock. I'm surprised he really decided to pick up the aggression here in the Worldwide NASCAR Association. I never really expected this. But, so now what do I think of it? Well, I definitely know that I will be keeping my eye, which is why I was considering like race probation or something. Which obviously it's all overdone. The ship's already sailed. I'm not changing it back, unless I get enough rebels, then maybe. But what do I think of it? I mean, yeah, it's aggressive and it does get on drivers' nerves, but a lot of times when you're going for stuff like that, you sometimes have to be aggressive, and yeah, maybe the turn was a little too aggressive, but it's not like I've done the same thing. I mean, I practically did do the same thing, just without a wall on the inside. So,
Do you
yeah,
think that in the future...
on me, frowned upon 34, but you can consider me the Joey Logano. People have considered me the Joey Logano because I race aggressively. I don't like to give up positions. I don't like to lose. I don't like to... whatever term you can think of. So that's kind of what I think. I think, yeah, maybe it was a little too hard, too aggressive, because there is a line. But it is... no.
Do you think... Go ahead.
So, yeah, there definitely is, like, a point where you get too aggressive, but, I mean, in my opinion, I think that he just wanted to win, so, kind of what he did.
Speaking of, like, reaching a point, do you ever think that, like, if he keeps doing what he's doing the exact same way, maybe even a little more, do you think that in the future there'd be, like, a boiling point where he'd get suspended or put on, like, a 4 or 3 race probation, something like that?
Oh, most definitely, but that's why I'm trying to, like, interchain myself to tune down the aggressiveness. I need to be more like people like Hudo and Happy, who will let up for people who, you know, all that stuff. I'm trying to be better at that, but it's just coming around a little slower than I would have hoped. But for the 34, if anybody decides to just keep doing it, then yeah, it's definitely going to get on our nerves, definitely going to get on Q, Happy, I, nerves. Anybody can think of Hudo, nerves. It'll get on everyone's nerves eventually, and eventually there probably will be a point where he is suspended or is on a multi-race probation.
Yeah, because I haven't really liked him since Atlanta, but thank you, that's all the questions I have, and
Oh, goodbye then.
All right. Yes, he.
So I have
Alright.
one final question, at least for me. Chasel, what did you think the outcome for your race was going to be when you kind of went in the grass there? Well, turn 3.
You can ask Hudo of the like what I said. I told them that I thought I was done. I thought it was over, but I mean I wasn't totally hopeless because of how the race played out. There was a lot of aggression. There was a lot of people, beating and banging, wrecking. So I was just kind of praying to God that would happen. Luckily, it kind of happened. Like the draft definitely helped me. Like I was definitely catching the pack, but there was a little wrecking, like that spat between the 42 and the 9. That gave me a couple spots, as well as obviously the 34 getting into the 5 and the 43, and the 51 giving me that little push to just edge out Gilbert at the line. So, it wasn't really all that hopeful, but I wouldn't say I was all that hopeless either.
It's kind of glass half full.
Basically, yes. Any other questions?
I don't think so. Anybody else in the audience might want to ask a question?
I still got a couple minutes, so I'm gonna be
3
going to
minutes.
watch truck race. So
Oh, yeah.
if you have questions,
Wait, is the truck race tonight?
Yeah,
the
38
truck race is at
qualified pole.
10.
Yeah, 38 got pole.
See, Chasel, thank you for coming out. Oh, Speed. I guess
Yep,
it's my
I
partner now on this.
appreciate it. I hopefully can be back for some more things.
Yeah, maybe we'll see you next week, or maybe we'll see you tomorrow if you win again. But besides that, thanks for Speed coming out here. And
I might help somebody like Happy win next week, but yeah, thank you for having me. And
Yeah.
I am going to go watch the truck race now. So
Who
if
you
you have
room
any
for?
questions, you have 60 seconds.
Who you room for,
Alright.
Chasel?
Thank you. And
All right, well, I'm going to
Thank you,
head
Speedy.
out now. So
thank
goodbye
you to
now.
people in the audience for coming out here. We'll see you next time.